Pregame.com.
I have a dark horse national title contender as my future odds pick. This is Brad Powers in the Pregame.com studios just off the Vegas Strip. We finally reached the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA tournament, and it's always great entertainment to have a futures ticket in your back pocket.
And you've got a futures ticket that has a nice payout to it. Who you got?
I got West Virginia 18-1, and let's talk about this West Virginia team. I think they're underrated. If you've watched the video against Gonzaga, which I do give out a free pick with West Virginia, this is a team that's a number 4 seed. But if you went off of pure power ratings, we're talking Ken Pom and Sagarin, and of course my own Vegas ratings, which I post each and every week in the Pregame.com forums. This is a team that was top 10 in my power ratings entering the tournament. They're top 8 now. Currently in Sagarin ratings, they're number 4 in the country, and in Ken Pom's, they're number 6. So this is a team that's probably a number 2 seed that is underrated, underseeded, and undervalued, and that's why I think there's value with 18-1.
And a team that can step it up against the very elite competition. Most of us right now think Kansas may well be the best team in the country. Well, they went to Kansas, and they beat Kansas. I don't care what the final score says. They're up 14 with 2 minutes to play. They kicked their butts.
Yeah, they did. Not only did they kick their butts for the majority of that game, but they kicked their butts in the game in Morgantown when they beat them by 16 points. And it's a West Virginia team against top-level competition all year long that's played well. They're 7-4 straight up, 8-3 against the spread against teams ranked in my top 25 in my power ratings. And more importantly to me, those 7 straight-up wins were all by 9 points or more. So a lot of cases, they're blowing out these good teams. And let's face it, Fez, they're going to see a lot of great teams from this point forward in the tournament.
So I would be remiss not to mention, because I hear my sharps in my ear here, hey, how about the money lines? Why don't we just play 4 straight money lines? That's probably the most optimal way to do this. Take $1, bet plus 130 in the first game. You got $2.30. You roll it over 4 times. When they finally beat a Kansas or beat a North Carolina, you're probably going to have $27. So that would probably be the optimal way to play this future.
Yeah, you make a great point, but let's break down their road and path towards the title here. Against Gonzaga, I like them plus a 3. I like them outright against Gonzaga. If they play a number 2 seed Arizona, you think they're going to be a sizable dog in that one. I say the power ratings, the Ken Poms, the Sagarins, and my own, probably around a 1 or 2 point underdog in that one, so very winnable. And most importantly, why I like this pick, if they just so happen to come out of the West, they're going to be favored over whoever comes out of that East region, and then I can think about hedging when it comes to the title game.
I think the key to this handicap is that East versus West regional. That East regional is crap. Florida, Baylor, the wise guys want to cut in line to bet against these teams, and those are the 2 best teams left. I am confident that if West Virginia wins their next 2 games, they're going to be not just a favorite, but a clear favorite against any team that comes out of the East. Your second key handicap.
Second key handicap, let's talk about West Virginia's unique style of play. They call them Press Virginia. They press you from full court on, and they can do it all game long because they're a very deep team. They use 10, 12 players in their rotation. A lot of teams don't see presses, especially full 40-minute presses during the course of the season. Makes them very tough to prepare for and makes a very tough matchup for their opponents.
Now, I got to tell you, normally I would have concerns because I think that press defense is a little bit of a tricked-up, quirky defense that catches teams by surprise against elite guards, against teams that take care of the ball. It's not nearly as effective typically.
You're right on that. Typically, it's not, but it's been, for some reason, effective this year. You think Kansas, you think elite guard play. Well, we just broke it down. West Virginia is 2-0 against the spread against Kansas, probably should have 2 straight-up wins. Iowa State has a top 5 guard in the country, a 4-year starter that's seen it a lot, but yet West Virginia won 2 of the 3 matchups by double digits. And then Notre Dame, second round. I love the Irish plus the points. Notre Dame is number 2 in the country, assisted turnovers. And I think they can handle the ball and handle the press. They can't. They're down 10-0, 2 minutes in the game.
Amazing. Yeah, the Notre Dame's guards don't show up at all. The only guy that plays a good game is their big man, Colson. Let's make it official.
Yeah, let's make this official. Future pick, West Virginia 18-1. An underrated West Virginia team that might be the number 4 seed in the West region, but according to my power ratings, the Ken Poms, the Sagarins, this should be a number 2 seed, and they played well against top-level competition this year, and plus, their unique pressing style of play creates matchup problems and very tough to prepare for. Add it all up, West Virginia 18-1, my futures pick. We'll have more videos at pregame.com.